Hello, I'm Dennis, technical composer and sound designer. The purpose of this video is to share a little interactive music project that I implemented with Wwise and integrated into Unity with my own very simple custom battle arena. Let's quickly check out the mechanics. Foremost, I composed a few short 4 to 8 bar segments in Ableton via MIDI and the suite VSTs. For exploration, we have 2 separate variations for random triggering, a little cello and flute for the first variation, and a little bassoon and viola for the second. Then we have 2 separate story themes, both a little thicker in ambience and instrumentation. Here we have the combat theme with 2 variations in the drums for graduating combat intensity. Finally, we have a quick one-shot for a victory stinger. All the segments were bounced in stereo, with the exception of drums A and drums B, each bounced separately for a switch track in Wwise. Then, over in Wwise, I set up a series of playlist containers, one for each theme. In the combat container, here is the switch track for the drums, with one empty for no drums. In the explore container, I set up the segments in random continuous mode for diversity. The containers for story A and story B are standard continuous loops. And the victory container is simply set up for a one-shot stinger. Next, we have our individual events for the game engine calls, followed by our switches and states. And then in Unity, I constructed this simple battle arena with box colliders set up as triggers for cueing the music on entry and exit. The center collider triggers the exploration music, which always switches randomly for variation. The left collider triggers the music for story A. The right collider triggers the music for story B. And the far collider triggers the combat music with smaller triggers inside to trigger drums A and drums B. And finally, the victory one-shot is triggered when the player fights past the entire combat objective. And now, without further ado, let's listen to the project in interaction. At this point, I'll sign off from the commentary so we can listen to the music. And I would like to thank you very much for joining me in this demo.